In this video, we are going to learn how you can add contacts from Teamleader CRM to Stackby automatically. So the idea here is that whenever a new contact is added to your CRM software application, that is Teamleader, automatically the same contact details should be added to your Stackby table as a new row. For that, you need to integrate your Teamleader CRM account with Stackby. So here your trigger application would be Teamleader and your action application would be Stackby. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that, you need to come to my screen. So welcome to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Now as you are a new user, you have to just click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes and you are going to get free task every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as add contacts from Teamleader CRM to Stackby. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever we add a new contact to your Teamleader CRM account, automatically the contact details should be added to your Stackby account also. For that, first we are going to integrate Teamleader with Pabbly Connect. So open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Teamleader. Select the trigger event as new contact. Click on connect, click on add new connection and click on connect with Teamleader. Authorization successful and now the Teamleader account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Teamleader account. So make sure before creating a connection you are logged into your Teamleader account. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. And here we can see that it is waiting for the response. So in order to capture the response, we have to do a test submission. It means we have to create a new contact in our Teamleader account. So let's move to the Teamleader account and here from the contact section, you can see I don't have any contacts over here. So I'm just going to add a new contact by clicking on this add contact button. And here we are going to enter the details of a contact. Let's give the first name as demo, last name as name itself, email address as demo@pabblytunes.com. And here I'm just leaving these address details. Let's give the phone number over here. And if you're having some other details, you can just give it over here and let's click on save. So we can see that a new contact is created over here. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and within some seconds, the response will be received. And here we can see the response is received and in the response, we have got the type as contact added. Here we have got a subject ID and the account ID, but we have not got the contact details over here. For that, come to this action step and here we have to choose the application name as Teamleader once again. And now we'll be selecting the action event as find contact. It is going to find a contact. Let's click on connect. Here we have to choose the select existing connection just because we have already created a connection in our previous step. So click on save. And now the Teamleader account is connected to Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking for the contact that needs to be found in our Teamleader account. So we have already got the subject ID and the account ID from our trigger response over here. So now we will be mapping the subject ID from our trigger response over here. For mapping, simply click on this mapping button, enable it. We'll just remove this data from here, come to the trigger response and from here let us map the subject ID. And now we are going to click on save and send test request to capture the contact details. Okay, and here we have got the response and in the response we have got the name of the customer, first name, last name, his email address, along with that the phone number. So now we want these details of the contact to be added to a Stackby account. For that, we are going to integrate Stackby with Pabbly Connect. So scroll down, click on this plus sign add action step and here choose the application name as Stackby. Select the action event as create a row. Click on connect, Click on add new connection and now it is asking for the API key. So let us read the instructions. Log into your Stackby account. After login, click on your profile account, then scroll down to the API key. So I'll just take you to my Stackby account. So this is my Stackby dashboard. Here you keep clicking on this profile picture, click on account. And here when we scroll down, we can find the API key. So I'm just going to copy this API key. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and we'll be pasting the API key over here to create a connection. And click on save. Okay, and here we can see that the Stackby account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to select the workspace name. So I have already created a workspace, that is my first workspace and order sheet. So I want the workspace to be my first workspace, and in this particular workspace I have already created a stack also. So I'll just show you. This is my workspace name, my first workspace, and the stack name is Teamleader CRM Contacts, where I have already created a table named Teamleader Contacts, okay, where I'm taking the details, that is the first name, last name, email address and the phone number of the customer. So now we will be selecting the same stack name over here, that is Teamleader CRM Contacts. Now as I have created a single table in this particular stack, the table name is automatically captured. Now it is asking for the first name, last name, other details of the contact that needs to be added over here. So we have already got their details from our action step over here. So we will be mapping these details now. Let's scroll down. And for mapping, simply click it over here, come to the response of find contact and let us map the first name. You will be mapping the last name. In the same way, let us map the email address also. And here will be mapping the phone number. So we have mapped all the details. Now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means the contact is added to our Stackby table. Let's check it. And here we can see the first name as demo, last name as name. Here we can find the email address as well as the phone number of the contact. So in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now as we have set up an automation, this is a one-time process. Next time whenever you're going to add a new contact to your Teamleader CRM account, automatically the same contact details will be added to your Stackby table also. So now we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, let's move to our Teamleader account once again, and here we are going to add a new contact. And let's give the first name of the contact as dummy, last name as customer, email address as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and here we are going to add the phone number, and let's click on save. So here we can see that a new contact is created. Now let us check our Stackby table also. We have to just refresh it. Okay, and here we can see a new contact created. First name as dummy, last name as customer. Here we can find the email address as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and here we can find the phone number. So in this way we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Teamleader and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new contact is added to your Teamleader CRM software application, automatically the new contact details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then we have applied the action step of Teamleader to find a contact just because we have got the subject ID over here from the trigger response. So to capture the contact details, we have added this action step, and at last using all these details, we have added the contact details to a Stackby table also. And in this way, we have learned that how we can add contacts from Teamleader CRM to Stackby using Pabbly Connect. Thank you. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.